Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Views from the Vault, episode 243 goes in a couple minutes. Leon and Pierre with you guys this evening, WrestleMania Eve. Drop a like on the video. Let us know you're here by saying hi in the comments. So for now, enjoy this beat by the BP Mercenaries.
It's been a while. I don't know when the last time I was on. Not sure when I was on last. When was I on last week and a half ago?
It's probably been, what, 2 weeks for you? Maybe 3? 2 weeks?
No, not. I think 3. So good for you guys too. Good to be back. A good show tonight.
No, we did a show not last Friday, the Friday before last when I was in Boston. We did a show.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Cooperstown. Yeah, I was in Cooperstown.
Yeah,
we did that show.
And then I think we'll do a Vault Club video sometime in the early part of next week. I just got to get things organized, so it'll be a nighttime show though, so probably like 9 o'clock or something.
Ooh, okay.
Figure it out. Maybe Monday night. Let's see.
Okay.
Are you available Monday night?
Yeah, like in a couple days. Yeah, we can make it work.
Just a lot of stuff going on personally that I was taking care of, and then we could have some good. We have some hats that came in, so
excellent.
But a lot are for the anniversary.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to talk to a little bit. Yeah, good to be back, guys. I have been a busy little bee, so to speak. Constantly working, figuring things out. Right. All right, so let's do this. Why don't we hit that countdown? We'll jump into this. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest of fitteds, a community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions of fitteds, the classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you're not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops, it's views from the vault, for bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and clean vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers, you know what it is. BP Mercs work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's doves and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. This views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream, episode 243. This week in Caps goes right now. Leon and Pierre with you guys this Friday evening. Hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Yeah, so Bobby Pesos, I see you're back. I want you to understand something, Bobby. I'm not Snap, so be careful how you approach me because your ban will be permanent if you play with me the wrong way. So, guys, it's good to be back. The hat I'm wearing today is actually a golfer. I posted it. I don't think people realize what golfers look like when they're curved. That's a golfer curved.
Ooh, okay.
That's without the rope. So on this one, I put the Olympic patch on the front. Nice big Olympic patch. That's the front sized Olympic patch. Then on the side, I put that Cascading LA, but I did it in red, white, and blue colors to make this look like an old school, like Olympic hat. So this thing came out pretty darn good. And for those wondering, summertime, these are great. Cotton, snapbacks. I got no skin in the game, guys. I'm just telling you, I like these hats. So this is a great looking hat. Golfers, when you curve them, are absolutely beautiful. I don't like the way a golfer looks uncurved. I'm going to be frank with you guys. But when you curve a golfer, they look fantastic. So there's people like, oh, put on a fitted. Nah, I don't want to put on a fitted. I want to put on a golfer. That's why I did it. So there it is. That's what I'm wearing tonight. All right. I guess what do I got to talk about? I got to talk about, all right, so probably Monday night, we'll do a Vault Club video. Yeah, it does look like kind of like a USPS logo. It does. I'm not going to lie. I think it looks good on the front, doesn't it?
Isn't it bad? You did the reverse of this, right? As a fitted, like the logo's reverse. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Bobby Pesos, I'm just fucking with you, man. That's all. So a couple things. So we'll do a Vault Club video probably Monday night. Let's plan for Monday night. I'll keep you guys posted in the Discord and on the Instagram broadcast channel. And then we've got on the 10th, we've got the anniversary event. So there's a bunch of hats. I'm waiting for some more of them to arrive. Because there's some stuff there's some great stuff that still hasn't arrived yet. That's got some special fabrics. So once that gets here, there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming along here. So I hope you guys are excited for the 2-year anniversary event. Now, for Vault Club members, what my plan is once the line subsides, is to provide access to Vault Club members. So what we'll do is, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I might do a quick live on YouTube as soon as the line is done. Let you guys know, and then we can just start invoicing these things out for Vault Club members, if that makes sense. Now, if you send someone there, like to pick up for you or whatever, you can go ahead and do that too. I just can't. I can't personally be doing that stuff when it's supposed to be for the store first, if that makes sense. Now, Doug. Right now, there's like 7, but there's going to be more because I'm waiting for these other hats to get here. Like I said, some of the special fabrics, like there's some camo vise and stuff, some stuff that looks awesome that that I'm still waiting to get in. So once that comes in, you know, we'll get it figured out. I'll probably do some sort of preview video or something as soon as it happens. I did give Poppy Capsule 2 of them. So he'll be previewing them because they're Mets hats. So I wanted him to get a chance to. I might send one over to Doug and his team over there that they do their videos. I'm just trying to figure out who I send it to preview it, so it's not just coming from just me, which I think will be pretty cool. I got to figure it out. So everyone just be patient as I kind of figure it out. But I'll show one of them. So this one, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Ducks hats, blah blah blah." Well, Leon, do you still have that Howard the Duck poster that I showed you?
I can get it pulled up.
Yeah, can you pull it up? I forgot to ask you. But this one, I want to do a Ducks hat, but there's some like comic book themed hats in this drop. They're not all comic book themed, but there's some comic book themed drops in this hat. And one of my favorite comic book characters, he actually is a Marvel character, is Howard the Duck. So I don't know if you guys know that, but Howard the Duck was a Marvel character. And I wanted to do a Ducks hat based on Howard the Duck. So if you take a look at the poster, this is the Howard the Duck. So this, you can kind of see it's got that blue, that black crown, blue visor, gray UV, and all the colors of the poster on there. This one will be an in-store only drop, and this one came out really good, guys. When you see it's got like metallic blue gray, kind of gives that, if you see the spacey feel that you have on the front of that poster, you've got the orange and the yellow in there. This is just a really good hat. And if anyone hasn't seen Howard the Duck or knew Howard the Duck was a Marvel character, check out the movie. You can find it somewhere. I loved that movie as a kid. So yeah, Howard the Duck. This will be one of the drops happening there. I will share that the other ones, there's some incredible stuff. Like one of them can't be reproduced because it's got satin on the visor. And I know a lot of you guys love the satin on the visor, some don't, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this hat is sick. I showed Leon. It's a sick hat. It's a sick hat. And yeah, we'll figure out like how we're gonna get the information out to everybody. But you know, that's the first hat I wanted to preview and kind of show you guys tonight. But with that, I think that's it for all the particulars. The only thing I say too is being a Vault Club member, I would remain a Vault Club member because you don't know what's going to happen with me next. So I just want everyone to kind of, I can't promise anything right now, but I certainly don't want you guys to leave being a Vault Club member because I have some stuff loosely planned. So I'm working through some of that stuff. So stay tuned. I can't really say anything more than that. for now, but I want you all to just stay tuned. And if that makes sense. And I'm going to spend some time revamping with Leon what it looks like to be a Vault Club member. And I'm not asking you guys, the money doesn't mean shit to me, to be frank with you, when it comes to being a Vault Club member. I just like doing cool shit. And like, I really want to continue to do this channel and do great stuff on this channel. And as soon as my personal stuff is all settled in the next month or two, my dedication will be to my family, work, and this channel. And that's kind of like where and the gym. I gotta be clear, in the gym. I'm not gonna lie, we'll be in the gym too. But that's where my dedication is gonna lie. So without further ado, I think we can get started here. Ready, Leon? All right, let's do it. And Blaine, yeah, Monday. Monday is when I'm gonna do the video. And guys, I'm going to figure stuff out for Vault Club members. Listen, this ain't my first rodeo. I'm not a fucking idiot. So we're gonna figure it out. And if I can't figure something out worthwhile, then I'll be transparent with you. But I truly believe this, you haven't seen the last of me. So I'll put it that way. All right. So let's start with Topperzstore USA. So I think we've got collected up like 2 weeks of stuff here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So first, we've got that Whalers cap, Vegas gold. And some of these are still, listen, some of these, we ordered quite a few, so there's quite a bit still. I'm not going to say there's quite a bit of everything here. Some stuff is not there, but there's still some sizes left. So you've got that Whalers hat. Then you've got, what we did there is we've got golfers and retro crown fitteds for the Jackie Robinsons. We did the Yankees in Brooklyn. Yankees, obviously, because there's stores in the Bronx, but Brooklyn for obvious reasons. Then we got that chain stitched Mets, along with that Atlanta Braves in team colors with the little stars coming off the A. We got that European Otani. We had some Goran caps arrive in the warehouse. You got that Mets All-Star game. You got the other, I'm shocked. There's still quite a few of these left, but that Chrome at the A, Atlanta Braves All-Star game hat, I have no fucking idea why it's still there. That's like one of my favorite hats that we've done this year. And then we got that 3-pack of European hockey hats that came in. The Ichiro still has some stuff left. That's a fantastic hat if you're an Ichiro fan, and he's going to the Hall of Fame this year. And then the black Los Angeles, that thing fucking flew. All right, that's week 1, right? Then week 2, we had the Predators drop in Stream Wednesday. Thank you, Leon, for handling that. We have the Chicago Cubs with that Cubs script on the side. We had that other Cubs with the powder blue that just blew out. God, there's a lot of stuff here. I mean, I'm not going to go through each and every one of these. You had the Air Max 95s that dropped today. 2 more European NHL hats. That Whalers, there's some of that New England Whalers is still left, which is shocking to me. That's a fantastic hat as well. So a pretty solid couple of weeks at Topperzstore USA. As I start to bid farewell to the Topperzstore USA world, I got 2 months left, everybody. And then we've got, what do we got next? The only thing that's missing from that, if we can go back, is you had the Hartford Yard Goats. You had the Dunkin' Donuts hooks. Those things fucking flew out too, man. That thing was like, I wasn't even sure okay, first, the Topperzstore USA colored Red Wings was not a USA weeper because that came from Europe, but I understand why you think it's a weeper because it's Michigan colors. But the Yard Goats hats too, the Dunkin' Donuts hooks did really well. Those things blew out too. That was the top invoiced hat as well, both of them, which was crazy to me. I was shocked. People still like that minor league stuff. It's just got to be done right. Yeah. All right. Sorry, that was really wordy, but I got you guys through 2 weeks of Topperzstore USA. Let's take a look at what's next.
Crown Monday.
All right. Why don't you take us through Crown Monday since I'm out of breath?
No problem. So they had 4 LAs. So we got some Mexico flagged, as well as some World Series and anniversary. 2 San Francisco 49ers, the black and gold collection, They dropped 2 minor league logos. The Phillies affiliate, I forgot which logo that is. The dog with the dog. But they got the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. And then this week they dropped the LA Kings, Avalanche, and Sharks. So some NHL action.
Yeah. The 49ers, I think you got chill with these for a while, right?
Yeah, it's complete off season. I mean, maybe people are thinking about the draft a little bit, but
Nah, NFL is tough this time of year. Unless you're talking about the draft.
yeah.
NFL is quite tough. You know?
Yeah.
NFL off-season hats, that's not something that sells very well.
No.
What the hell? The Red Sox are on a rampage right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who y'all playing right now?
The White Sox.
Okay. I mean, take care of business, man. White Sox, Red Sox, take care of business. I have to say, clam chowder at the stadium, excellent. Seats at the stadium, you warned me, they are freaking small.
I mean, they're made
Well,
for the 3 generations prior to us.
Yeah.
I have a hard time fitting not my bottom half, but my upper half. Like if I'm like I can't like fit like that.
To me, what gave me the issues was the newer seats. They tore them out. They tore out the old seats and put new seats, but they added cup holders right in front. Those really bothered my knees.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I see you got to working out, so
Try.
you're
Tonight
sharing
after
your
the stream too.
sharing your metrics.
Sharing
with
my
me.
metrics. Trying to keep
The only
myself
time
accountable.
is when I do back, you can't see my metrics because I take the watch off because I use lifting straps for that.
Right.
So if I do a back day, that's when I have very low like workout
Activity.
numbers. Yeah. All right.
Fine.
So, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just trying to keep myself accountable. So
Yeah.
set it up so that
Well, you're trying to get me to keep you accountable is what you're trying to do.
share my progress.
Yeah.
But,
All right, Crown Legends. Huh.
Yeah, they're back. I got to spend some time with Manny at the store 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
They got a plethora of stuff. I actually picked up some early stuff that he told me not to show off until he shows off. So I got some stuff a little early, but yeah, it was good. It was good to spend some time there. Picked up some shirts. But yeah, this stuff is good too. So they got the distressed Boston, the Polo Tigers, Cubs, and one of the more Eastery Angels.
I don't mind that Angels for an Easter hat. I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite on the slide is the Cubs, probably.
Yeah, I like the Boston.
Do you?
Yeah, kind of distressed woodland camo. They did a cool video of them going to like a tailor and him kind of distressing it too. So kind of gives me some motivation to kind of play with some of the ones I have already. Kind of cut some threads and stuff maybe. I don't know. It seems kind of cool. I know they're not the first to use that material, but
I don't know. I think Ty was, and then us.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. The stressed denim is kind of it's hit or miss, man. You got to do it like really, really well.
Yeah.
It's like
you got to get one of those Dremel tools.
A very specific way, but my favorite is definitely the Cubs. Yeah, it's cooled off. Listen, I see a question out there. Has the hat culture, fitted hat content? Yeah, it's definitely cooled off a lot, guys. But what I will say is like, what we have here is like folks that are like the real deal, man. And people that are following my Instagram, you got a lot of folks that are still really entrenched in this. My broadcast channel has almost 3,000 people, 3,000 members. That's saying something, and my account, my Instagram account reached, I think it was 2.3 million people over the last 30 days. So a lot of that was because I was saying goodbye. So people were like gravitating there, but that was only 100,000 people. The rest is just like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even throwing back to some old pictures too. Just it's kind of cool to see the progression too of like where hats have come from.
Well, I
back
also
then
think
and-
it's now
Sorry.
we're seeing what's missing now too, though.
Yeah.
Like as I start to post some of this stuff, I'm like, gosh, like today I posted that Paisley Houston Astros
Mhm.
that John Jay did a while back. And you know, it's like I know you can't do Paisley anymore, but there's still room to do cool shit. And everyone's afraid to do cool shit. They really are. And then you have this other part of the hat world that's just doing wild shit that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
And it's like
trying to be
people
different for no reason.
Sometimes when you have to like, you know, kind of find yourself again, or you have to kind of like, you know, realign yourself with where the culture is at or should be at. Sometimes it's looking in the past. And I think like I know a lot of times we said some of John Jay's stuff wouldn't stand the test of time, and I think we were right about some of them. But then others were that we said that too. Like they look just fine right now.
Yeah,
they really do. And I'm going to continue to drop those old pics daily. You guys have to understand. I have 40,000 hat pictures. 40,000 hat pictures. So I'm going through each day. I'm picking out some of my favorites, some that may spur a conversation or whatever. But I think you guys should really engage in the content that I'm putting up there, because the more engagement it gets, the more it's gonna like. Listen, someone's got to be spearheading and growing this thing.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And for me, it's always been twofold. It's been what I do at Topperzstore USA, but it's also for hat culture in general. From just driving hat culture in general with my Instagram, because before any of this other stuff, I was the guy posting all that shit. None of these things that you're seeing are new pictures.
No,
these old ones are old. These are pictures I took in 2020, 2021, 2019, whenever the fuck, you know. I mean,
yeah,
it's, you know,
it's good. It's good. It saves people at least the scroll down memory lane. They can just see it kind of pop up.
Well, there like 8.5 and almost 9,000 pictures on my Instagram. So like for you to really get, and that's not including the carousels. There's probably 30,000 on there when you think about carousel pictures.
Yeah,
but yeah. No, I was actually approached, Benson, by someone to do a coffee table book.
Nice.
With my hats. I was actually approached by somebody for that. That's something maybe in the future, but for right now, I don't have time. You know.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely a good idea.
But if you guys in the comments, if you like the old school pictures, you should be just give me a 1 if you like them, 2 if you don't want that much content like that. 1 if you want that throwback content, 2 if you don't. So I can get a gauge as to what you guys like as we continue on here.
Locker room. So this is their Black Ice collection, and then they did a couple of Jackie Robinsons for Jackie Robinson Day. Yeah, Acevedo in a bad mood today.
Why?
He just answered twice.
Acevedo?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe he misunderstood the question.
Acevedo would be saying 2 to that. No way.
Yeah. All right. But,
yeah, he's a good hat.
Yeah, clean.
Mm-hmm.
Not straying.
Right.
Not straying from who buys our hats, you know. West Coast store making West Coast hats.
Mm-hmm.
Promise, Colorado. So bit of a slower week as we kind of wait for our stuff to arrive. We re-released these as a pre-order after the Gators won the national championship last week. So these were shout out to whoever ordered these will be air shipped in. So shipping very soon. Please.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Good looking hats.
Thank you. So we cut it down to just this week's pre-orders for the Clink Room. So 6 hats here. I'll start at the top left. Rafael is bringing the Golden State with that kind of a honey bear, the Rhinelander, is Levi and Wes's continuation of their cryptozoology series. Butcher Birds Strike 2. 40 Swords is bringing an alternate version of his Butcher Birds. The original one kind of looked like the 1964 Cardinals.
This is not as good as the original.
Yeah,
I like
more
this.
Of like a mascotty one. Yeah.
I like this, but that original one is one of my favorite Clink Room hats.
Yeah,
so it just looks like a Baltimore Orioles flip.
Yeah, definitely. That one definitely felt more of a baseball type logo. Hand and Heart, Clifton, bringing you like an Easter style hat. Cosmic Oasis by Win Studios out of Bellingham, Washington. And Seamus the Skunk brings us the Cherry Bomb, kind of a neon sign. Cherry Bomb, kind of a play on words there.
Hand and Heart, Hand and Heart feels like it's a polarizing hat, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, Nuggets hats are always coming.
Yeah, I mean, this is a decent week.
Yeah. My favorites got to be Golden State, Cherry Bomb, and Butcher Birds for me. My favorite of the bunch.
Yeah. All right, nice. All right. What's next?
So these two, so Hilo Cool is a major collector. He got to do his own kind of colorway.
He
bootlegged
my picture style too. If you look at his Instagram.
Oh, he's got a little cap sack.
Nah, but it looks just like my pictures.
Fair enough. So he did the gray blacks are kind of based off like a presidential Rolex. The blue olives are kind of based off of like the pink martinis, he said, and then the black with the midnight camos are kind of like graffiti ones. That's why it has the side patch. The rest don't have side patches. And then Catherine and Ephra's OG clinker back in like a LA Kings kind of colorway. That was the shock drop last week. And then moving forward, we have 8 hats that went dead stock. So these hats were all leftovers from pre-orders that you could get without having to wait. So 6 from the Bat Week, and then 2 other ones: Extinction Ender by Josh Falls, and Gator Grapple by Extinction Inc., which is Discord Donnie's wife.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's a tattoo artist.
Nice.
All right, so that's your Clink news for the week. Our first topic of the day, we were covering this feverishly, but she is back. Anaya Robinson now demanding $20 million to fix the Bronx. So, yeah,
what?
She's demanding $20 million from the president to fix the Bronx.
This lady's honestly lucky she's alive.
Yeah. But
she's a fucking mouth.
I seen her. She posted a video today with the the guy the Akiway with the sandwiches and stuff. Oh, sure, yeah, she made one of those. So, if you guys want to watch her eat beef bacon, check that video out.
I don't think anyone's running over to check that video out.
Well, this is a story I felt that we had to make sure we give our people an update on, because the last time we talked about her, she was potentially in jail for 5 years. So she's back stateside now.
You don't go in other countries like that and just like fuck around like that, you know?
Just start wilding out. Yeah.
Nah,
very lucky to be back. Very lucky to be back. Yeah, Blue Jays won.
All right. Well, let's move on from this stupid topic.
Topperzstore Europe, they had a lot of releases, so we can kind of sift through these. But yeah, this is their last week, and then we had part 2 of their last week. A lot of different options here, and this is their this week. So a lot of kind of like color packs. A lot of variety, A-frame fitted, and then this is the latest stuff. Yeah, that's Topperzstore Europe, and then moving forward, HatClub. So this was their 420 release. These were made on non-New Era hats, field grade hats. They're called.
Of course they were, because they would never get a print on New Era.
They would get approved, right? Yeah, but
Never.
it was a pretty cool 420 release, I would say. If you can take the non-New Era part, but it was a good thing. Then they had their main event. It is WrestleMania weekend, so they dropped all these WrestleMania hats.
The pack of the year, like, get the fuck out! Like, what? People just like.
I guess there's not many packs that get released now, right?
I don't know, man, but come on, relax, bro. Like, really?
I would say the marketing for it was pretty good. Like, they got everyone dressed in their little cosplay stuff. It was pretty interesting. I would not say it's pack a year though.
It's just funny watching people like just get like all up in arms about pack of the year. Like,
yeah, and we could run a poll, see what the people say.
When I saw the hats on their own, I'm like,
I would argue the cattle pack is better than this pack.
All right, so how many of those cattle packs do you really fucking want though? Like, I like.
No,
it.
I want one.
I only want one.
One maybe two. One maybe two. Like a full cattle and then like a black and then cattle.
Two.
Yeah, like I would get the mono and then a two-tone.
Maybe I guess I just want to. I want to go deep.
No, I'm not going deep on it. Like
I would probably get one and it'd be the mono.
Yeah.
Gregory, there's no all right. They make good stuff, but the best hats in the city, absolutely not. They don't make enough.
Yeah.
To be in that conversation. But I do think they do great stuff over there. I like that team over there. I like the guy that owns the store. I think he's a brilliant guy. I think does a great job. But I don't know, man. I just like these like pack. It's like, come on, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that Minnesota hat. Like, what is so special about that Minnesota hat?
That's Ric Flair, man. Woo! I don't know.
Yeah, but what? But come on, is it really that?
Like, no, it's not really that good. I like the Dominic Mysterio, the Detroit D, but I don't like the Bret Hart. They based that off the Montreal Screwjob.
I kind of like the Houston hat. To me, looks kind of different, I guess. But I don't even know what these guys are hooked to, man. I don't even know what these things are hooked to, man.
Yeah. And
Texas Rangers is The Rock.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I guess because The Rock, TR.
I guess.
Yeah.
I just think some of it's a stretch.
Yeah, it's a big time stretch. The only hooks to me that make like the CM Punk makes sense, and then the Dominic Mysterio. These other ones don't really make sense to me. I guess maybe is Ric Flair from Minnesota? I don't even. I always thought he's from North Carolina, but I don't know.
I have no idea, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Harlem Heat. People like the Harlem Heat. Okay.
Well, that makes sense. It's H with fire on it. At least that one makes sense.
Yeah. And I think Booker T is from Houston.
Oh, he's not from The Rock. Definitely is from Texas, and it says TR, so that's like The Rock. Like, I mean,
The Rock. Yeah. The Rock is like from Hawaii, right? Isn't he? Something like that.
I have no idea. I don't think he's from Texas. I know it.
It's pretty safe to say he's not from Texas.
No.
Oh, he is originally from Minnesota, but it's not a good hook. Yeah. See, that's the thing too. The wrestlers, like their personas, like they're like hailing from. Usually, it's like a lie, so you got to like really figure out where they're from sometimes. I always thought the Nature Boy was from North Carolina, but all right. Oh, Rock's from Florida. Yeah, that makes sense. He went to the University of Miami.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, still is like isn't a physical store.
Yeah. That'd be me going on a website. Although maybe I'll vlog me and Shaheen meeting in the Fairview Mall parking lot.
Maybe you guys should go to Tim Hortons or something together.
Yeah. Well, he usually meets me
The
at the
Rock is
Fairview
from
Mall.
Hayward, California.
Oh, what the hell do we know?
No, you know what I mean though. Like it's like, come on, man. Like these are a stretch, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Just because he played for Miami doesn't mean he's from Florida. All right, let's move on here.
That's true. That's true. Then the other pack of the year, the Cowboys Wife pack.
I think the Houston Texans is nice.
Mm-hmm.
That one makes a lot of sense.
There was one I feel like
I would have done Visalia on these though. Visalia Rawhide.
Rawhide.
Like
yeah.
they missed an opportunity because I know they don't want to do minor league hats, but come on, man, you do some.
Yeah.
Visalia.
Didn't Visalia have that Bull Rider alternate logo too? What's the one with the ball and he's like a bull rider?
Nah, that's not Visalia. That's the Durham Bulls.
Maybe. Durham Bulls would have made sense too.
It's not Visalia. Visalia has the Rawhide, and then they had like what?
Like the V.
They had the other. Is that their Visalia? They had another alternate,
like a Copa.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Corpus Christi was the bull riding one. That's right. Yeah,
the
Frisco Rough Riders. What about the Ugg Tuggers? Remember the one with the cow?
That's too much. That would be too like.
The Ugg Tuggers.
That'd be too.
Wyoming Cowboys would have made sense. I mean, at least they get Dallas Cowboys.
You want to get Wyoming Cowboys approved?
No.
College wouldn't approve that. But I'm saying, like, if you got this fabric, right? Like, why not do some minor league?
Yeah.
Just some. The other Tuggers would have been too much, guys. I know what you're talking about. I know exact logo you're talking about. But also, they could have done something with the colors of the chunky dunks and done something with that too. You know, you have it here. Like, why not do you could have just put a wild color for the crown that's in the shoe. You know?
Yeah.
I think there's stuff that could have been. I think overall these are interesting. I do think they missed the mark where they could have gone a little deeper with some minor league teams.
Yeah, completely.
Listen, they need to push that shit too, man. They need to push that shit too. They want to listen.
Too safe,
yeah. They're being way too safe. Like they got to push the envelope too.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're all two, right? Initially, and those blew out. And
Visalia, if they had done Visalia, it would have blown out too. It would have if they did it the right way.
Yeah.
Visalia has some good logos. They have a cow logo too, a bull.
I don't remember it.
No, they do. I put on the side of a hat. I put on the front of a hat. Yeah, I think that's the logo too, Sky. There's something weird though. Minor League Baseball isn't making those available. They're not available in the system to play with right away like they used to be. Like I used to be able to go in right when they were there and start using them. And as a matter of fact, we got in trouble for using one too early. But that Gold Diggers fiasco, yeah, that was stupid. Like, what, you're gonna offend women that are like? It's a fucking. They got rid of this Gold Diggers like fucking It's come on, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, I understand the other one, the oyster. That was a little vulgar. I feel like the oyster catchers, but the Gold Diggers, come on, man.
Nah, to me, it was dumb.
The logo wasn't even a woman; it was a dude, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I mean, gosh, I mean, people are offended by anything. Like, shouldn't they be more offended that Gold Diggers exist? Like, not the Gold Diggers that they were referring to in the logo. but these gold diggers aren't they the bigger problem than the fucking gold digger logo? Like, it's just weird.
Then we had to erase that whole reason people like went west to chase gold and erase it from the history because it's offensive. Another phrase that had nothing to do with it is offensive.
You know what? The verbiage needs to change from "that's offensive" to "I am offended by that," because
you're right.
It doesn't mean shit to me, right? Like, should it mean anything to any of us?
Yeah.
Should it?
It shouldn't. If it has nothing to do with us, why are we getting fake offended for other people?
This offensive. I find this offensive. Not that's offensive.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know why the bootmaker is just not available. It's like powered by Lucchese, the bootmaker.
No, it's more than that, Leon. There's something with these logos, I'm telling you, where they have these alternate identities and they're not releasing them to be used by other people right away. I know it because I search for them all the time.
Yeah.
There's something they did. Because I think someone's like, we did it a couple times last year, is we did a custom and we were able to release it before the team did. I think they're trying to stop that.
Yeah, which makes sense, kind of, but kind of not. You're bringing awareness to them, but yeah. Those are expensive boots, though. The Lucchese's.
I'm never gonna wear a pair of those.
Bring back this or that.
No.
NBA playoff edition. Are you ready to make your
Yeah, we don't even know the Heat, I think, just won. I believe the Heat just won.
Oh, the Heat beat the Hawks?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the game ended yet, but it looked like they were winning. Now we won't know we won't know the outcome of Memphis.
They're playing right now, right?
And the Memphis and the
Mavericks. Yeah, they're playing today.
Is it? No, isn't it the Wolves?
No. So Warriors beat the Grizzlies. Yeah. And the Mavs beat the Kings. Yeah.
I don't know. What are we like? Isn't it kind of early to do this?
It's just first round. First round. So we're just gonna do the first round. So it would be Thunder. Right. So Thunder versus the winner of Mavs.
I got the Thunder.
Yeah, I got the Thunder too. Go Shea.
All right, the next one people aren't gonna agree with me, but I'm going Clippers.
Prime Kawhi's back, right?
Man, it's not even just that. They're hot right now.
Yeah.
I got the Clippers over the Nuggets.
I want to take the Clippers too because Kawhi is back. But for business purposes, I will go to the Nuggets.
What you should be doing is business purposes. Who are you picking?
Give me.
You got to pick the team you think is actually going to win.
I'll still take the Nuggets because they got the best player in the world.
Debatable.
Lakers at T-Wolves. This is a tougher one.
No, T-Wolves at Lakers. I'm taking Lakers.
Yeah, I think the NBA wants the Lakers to win. I'm with you there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to really.
Luka, LeBron. All right, Rockets versus Warriors. This has
I'm taking the Warriors
written all over it. So you're going with the upset. I'll take my boy Fred VanVleet. Although playoff Jimmy's is a problem. I'll say that. So now it'll be Heat versus Cavs.
Cavs.
I'm right there with you. The Heat are. I don't even know who's left. It's Tyler Hero and Bam. Pacers Bucks.
It depends. Is Lillard playing?
I was going to say Damian is missing at least game one, but he's been cleared to resume basketball activities.
I'm taking the Pacers. I think overall they're more athletic.
I'm with you. Go Pascal.
And as much as people love Giannis, I don't think that motherfucker is ever under control. I never feel like I don't know, man. There's something about the way he plays. I think he's a dynamic player, but
Yeah.
I never feel like he's under control. I feel like he's always kind of like just, I don't know, flailing and spinning and wild.
Yeah. It's like a muscle car on a slippery road.
I just never feel like he's under control. I just don't. I don't. I think like if the league had sound defensive big men like it used to, I don't think
he's not going to be able to run in the lane like that, right? Yeah.
I don't think he'd be that effective. I don't think he'd be that effective. But I mean, he is a talented player, but I never feel like he's under control.
Yeah.
Knicks Pistons. This is tough. I'm going Pistons.
You're going Pistons? I like the Knicks.
No, I'm going Pistons. There's something about the way the Pistons are playing. The Knicks, to me, man, I'd rather if the Knicks won because I think the Celtics will fucking just wipe the floors with them. I really do. I really think the Celtics are going to – I would rather have the Knicks get to the next round. Because
basketball doesn't reseed, right?
No.
No, right? Yeah, okay.
No. I think the Pistons are a tougher matchup for the Celtics.
Mm-hmm. They have way less experience. But yeah, they play real physical.
The Celtics they just fucking own the Knicks, man. I'd rather if the Knicks won. I'll be frank with you. I'd rather the Knicks won, but I feel like the Pistons are going to win that series.
Interesting. Okay. I feel like the Knicks are kind of fake deep, 1 through 5. But the problem is Tibbs always runs his guys to the ground, man. Like, I don't know how good their health is right now. It's going to depend on them. I mean, I guess they're used to playing 40 a game, so we'll see. We shall see. And then I don't think I really have to ask you, right? This is
no, but I think I don't think this is going to be a sweep. Like people are, the Celtics are going to what? I think this is going to be like a 6-game series. They have a tough time with Banchero. I think they have a tough time with this fucking guy, and he's a tough matchup, man. But the Magic are not sweeping Boston. That is not happening. Listen, it could be a sweep, but I think it's going to go 6. That's what I feel. I feel like it's going to go 6 games. I feel like the Celtics are going to be more challenged by them than they will the Pistons or the Knicks. And it's all about matchups, man, because the Magic, I believe they defend the 3 very well. And that's a problem for the Celtics if that's true. But the Celtics are winning that series. I just don't know if it's going to be quick or if it's going to be 6 games. I think the toughest series for the Celtics is going to be that one.
Really? Not even like a potential Mavs? Or
Mavs?
You're saying that. I mean, Cavs. Sorry, Cavs.
No,
Cavs.
I don't think the Celtics are going to struggle with the Cavs at all.
Okay.
No. They're not. If Porzingis is healthy, the Celtics will not struggle against the Cavs. The question is Porzingis going to be healthy at that point? If you have a healthy starting 5 for the Celtics, I don't think anybody beats them in 7 games. I don't think anybody on this fucking thing beats them in 7 games if the Celtics are healthy.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody beats them in 7 games. The Celtics would have to have 3 bad shooting games and then lose like a close one. I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening.
It takes a lot to beat them in 4. It takes a lot to beat them 4 games in a 7-game series for sure.
To beat them 4 times, dude, I think that's fucking nearly impossible. That's just my opinion. And that includes the Lakers. Everyone's like, the Lakers. Oh, you think that fucking Luka's the answer to beat the Celtics? You saw last year what happens. That's not the answer.
Yeah.
And LeBron James is a minus when he's on the court. His plus minus is minus when he's on the court.
Do you think Luka with last year's Magic that team was better than Luka with this year's Lakers?
Mavericks? Or you said
yeah,
Mavericks.
sorry. I keep mixing up my these. Luka with last year's Mavericks, are they as good as Luka with this year's Lakers? Sorry.
I think it's about the same.
About the same? Okay.
I think it's about the same.
I don't know if the Lakers are deeper, though.
The problem is, like, that Mavericks team, Kyrie was a whole, and they don't play defense, dude.
Yeah.
And that's what the Lakers don't do. They don't play fucking defense. So, like, this shit's all, dude, the Lakers are not it, man. The Lakers are not it. If I were a betting man, it's going to be Celtics. I want to say Thunder, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think there's a possibility it's the fucking Warriors.
It could be the Clippers too.
I don't know, man. I have this feeling it's going to be Celtics Warriors.
The thing with the West is I could see anyone making it out the West, man.
The Warriors aren't really a 7 seed. They're a 7 seed on here, right?
Yeah.
They're not really a 7 seed now.
No, if they beat the Clippers, they're the 5th seed.
No, what I'm saying right now. What I'm saying is right now, the way the team is with Jimmy Butler and all that stuff, they're not a 7 seed anymore.
Yeah.
They're like a 3-4 seed.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I think on last Sunday, they played the Clippers, and the winner got the 5th seed, and the loser got to the 7th seed.
Mm-hmm.
They're like literally one game separating them.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not even talking about that deep. I'm talking about just like the team.
For sure.
The Warriors are not going to win it. The Warriors will get beat by the Celtics. There's no doubt. I'm not even concerned with that shit. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm a Celtics fan, but I've said in years past if I didn't think they were going to win. The Celtics are repeating. They're repeating. There's no one deep enough and strong enough to be able to beat them in a 7-game series. It's just they're not. Yeah. They're not. That includes the Thunder. If the Thunder somehow don't choke and get into the finals, the Celtics will beat them too. The Celtics are deeper, man. They're more talented. Their bench is stronger. They're just better. If they're healthy going into the finals, no one's beating them. No one is beating them. And I'm telling you right now, don't say, "Oh, Peter, the Magic are." I know the Magic are going to be I think the Magic are going to be tough. I think that series is going to suck. I do. And then I think after that, they're going to settle in and they're going to fucking just burn through the rest of it. That's what I think. I've been watching them grow for 5 years now and develop. Don't forget, they were in the finals against the Warriors just a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When Tatum and Brown weren't even in their fucking prime. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be good. Admittedly, I've watched not as much basketball this year because I feel like half the league has been tanking. It's not been a good product, so it'll be good to see like the teams play each other.
If your team was winning, you'd have been watching.
Yeah,
you weren't watching because your team wasn't winning.
Yeah,
you weren't watching because your team wasn't winning. Let's be honest here.
There's a lot of tanking going on. I mean, two teams made the play-in with a losing record, man. Do you think the plan is too much?
Yeah, I think it's too much. I think it's too much. I don't think these teams I think you should have to just fucking make it, man. These playing games are stupid.
Yeah. I
mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it was like a way to sneak more West teams in. But like some of the teams that the East are dragging to the playoffs, man, like the Heat and the Bulls, like come on, man.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on.
All right. Burdeens. So they dropped a bunch of LMB hats last week. So too bad Kyle's not with us to tell us which these teams are and have all our Mexican fans be mad at us. But I'm recognizing a couple of these. Yeah. Mm-hmm. These are good. Then Capitan Carlos dropped the not so St. Patty's Day pack. So a lot of green Chicago. So Blackhawks, White Sox, Cubs, Bulls.
Gosh, I don't like those.
And then they continued their black Crown Red Bottom Series. So Phillies, Angels, LA.
Yeah. All right, cool.
That's Burdeens. Oh, and this was their
Jeez,
I guess
they had a lot of shit dropping, huh?
this was the week before. So what I showed you last was this week, and this was the week before. So minor league theme packs, retro, soccer, Mexican League soccer, and then the first part of their Black Red series. So San Diego, New York, Chicago, LA. That's Burdeens. Still had themselves a good 2 weeks. So they dropped the Otani 50-50 that I'm wearing today, along with the Camo Ducks on the far right. And then the two middle is what they dropped last week. Washington, Florida, and the Bruins.
The intrigue, Snap is no longer on the show. He will not be on the show ever again, unless maybe as a guest. And he hasn't been on the show for like 6 months.
Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe even longer.
Yeah, I don't remember. These are good.
Mm-hmm.
These are good.
You think the Bruins logo will take over that missing void for the people who wanting like cracked out animal logos?
It's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn close.
What was that movie? Cocaine Bear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
but the Cocaine Bear you don't have to make it look like that. I did mine on with the Yakima.
Mm-hmm.
That thing did well.
With the white bat?
No, there was two, man. Was it? Oh yeah, that's right. It was a white bat, right? Didn't I do one? Was just the head?
I thought the one was with the bat. The white.
No, the
line.
intrigue. It's all good intrigue. Even if you're not buying hats, you can still come on the show and enjoy. Talk shit. God, it's not just hats. But I don't remember. Yeah, no, it did have the bat, right? It had the bat in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I had multiple versions. Some didn't get approved. All right.
All right. Moving forward, MyFitteds. So this was their last week. And we got some Dominican, a Dominican hat from Juan Soto, Hartford, some NHL, AHL, NFL, and a Yankee. The highlight is coming up soon, though. I think. Oh no, I don't think that one hit online yet.
The what?
The arson judge.
That judge is that thing. Yeah. If I got that, all right, let's say I got that in, right? Open the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be frank with you. What I would do, I would never show it. I would reach out to the rep and I'd be like, "Listen, this hat, this logo, no, I'm not accepting these. Can you please send me a return label?"
But he made them. You think it was any different than what he
made them? What do you mean?
I don't know. Was there a story behind it? Like they messed it up? I don't know. Like he.
What do you mean did they mess it up? Like what do you mean did they mess it up?
The ear was a different color. I saw that.
Yeah, but I would. That's not embroidered right, man. I would be like, and New Era would own it. They would take it back. They would take it back. I've had issues with side patches and stuff, and they take it back.
Yeah.
I did a Binghamton once, right? That I hooked to the Bing from The Sopranos, right? Okay. And the side patch was it just wasn't good. And I show my rep. He's like, "Yeah, it's not good." He's like, "We'll send you something. Send it back." I would never have put that shit online, but it helped. Listen, as much as people think that doesn't hurt him.
It doesn't hurt him. Want it. I think people want it because it's like so comically bad.
Well, even the discussion, it creates more engagement.
Mm-hmm.
But for these people thinking that, oh, it's New Era, like that's the first time that logo was probably actually physically embroidered on a custom cap. If they saw that, they wouldn't want that out there anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, The one guy wants it. See, Doug wants it.
Some people want the hat, yeah, because it's so fucking ugly. I just think John should shut the comments off, but I don't think he should be defending it. You know, he should just put it there and just let them talk.
Yeah.
If he's gonna put it there, just put it there and let him talk. Like he's defending it, like the ear is supposed to be. MLB wants contrast. Nobody fucking cares, man. That shit's ugly. You know, just let them fucking go off in the comments. But for me, I'm telling you, I promise you, if I opened that thing and I saw that, I wouldn't have ever shown nobody other than like send a picture to my rep and say, "Man, I can't do this."
Yeah.
And because it's like a partnership, right? Like you're like.
They want their product to look good.
It may be my store, but it's also like, am I going to represent the New Era brand appropriately?
Right.
And if I don't feel like something's going to represent the brand appropriately, because I love the brand, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not doing it. Debatable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Soto, he shouldn't defend it either. Like he was trying to say, like he was like
thank you, Soto.
It was like a thank you to Juan Soto, like a goodbye present. Like, nah, man, you ain't pulling that shit on me, man.
New Yorkers are like good riddance, man. New Yorkers are good riddance. These are pretty cool. They're all like reverse retro. He did the slanted thing. I don't know if I get behind the slanted hats, the asymmetrical ones, but they're cool hooks, you know, reverse retros. 2 pages of them.
No, I think these are, I don't mind that asymmetrical look. I don't mind it.
Yeah. It does look like a legit, it does make it look like a legit jersey, which is pretty cool. One thing that's interesting is this one. So this is the Atlanta Thrashers All-Star. So hopefully they put that little logo back in the system. So hopefully we'll see.
He dug and found that, and you know.
Pro Society.
Can I show 2 hats that I don't know. I know one of them I think dropped today at Fresh Rags. Another one's coming, but I can show these real quick. So first, you got this Tampa Bay Rays. This is black with a black satin visor. Again, you know, you won't. This is a one-time buy because you don't have the black satin anymore. You got that metallic Tampa Bay sign on the front, and then the Tropicana field. They should have done another version without the roof, you know, with the roof like ripped off.
Yeah.
Leon, you're not even getting the joke, bud.
No, I know. They're playing in Steinbrenner Field now because the roof fell off.
Sharp looking hat, though.
Sharp hat.
All the metallics on there.
That's nice.
And then
you think they are going to reach their little agreement to stay? You think?
Metallics in the right places. Nice smooth hat. So, Michael Bickle, I know you're in the chat. I think Tampa Bay dropped today, but did this LA one drop already, or is this future? I like the Tampa Bay a lot. The LA is clean too, but the Tampa Bay for me is my favorite of the 2. And it's like metallic iris, Tropicana field on the bottom there.
Beautiful.
And Tampa Bay Florida is done in. It's hard to see here, but it's done in metallic iris. Oh, next Friday. Okay. All right. Nice job, Michael Bickle, over at Fresh Rags. Appreciate you, my friend. What do we got here?
Beautiful. So they got some. They got the LA Lakers hooked to those new Dodger Kobe's, which is pretty cool. Some Congo, South Korean, from Juhan Lee, and some Astros hats because they like the Astros hats, and then Sneaker Fiend Day with a 4-pack there. Ooh, thank you, Michael.
I don't care anymore about Rushmore hat. I don't give a shit. I don't care. They're all the same shit, man. All the same fucking shit over and over and over and over again.
People like them.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They can like them somewhere else. I think it's silly at this point. It is literally just redundant, the same over and over and over again. There's nothing special. Nothing. The stuff I'm posting on the Instagram now, those throwback photos, like that shit that John Jay did, that's like real cool, different stuff. Yeah. You know, I'm quite tired of like the fact that like, you know, some people make like 5 hats in 3 months, and they're like, oh yeah, try making 100 in a month. You know, tell me that works out for you. It's just like these hats are not special. What is so special about those hats?
You're not gonna get an argument from me. I mean, the Brooklyn is kind of cool, I guess, but I mean, yeah, I'm with you. They all look the same. I'm not gonna argue on that fact.
Am I off base? People in the comments, am I off base here? I mean, I just don't see what's so special. I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Like if you put all their hats on a table, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between those and anything else. Like a chrome A's hat with a Battle of the Bay patch with a silver A. I mean, what? These are just the same major league teams over and over again.
No, I'm with you, man. I feel I felt that way for a while.
It's not even about not.
It's not even just theirs. I feel like a lot of hats are like that.
It's not about not liking them. That has nothing to do with it. I'm talking about because I don't dislike them. I don't know most of them enough to even have an opinion about them. I just don't understand how this same vanilla shit just keeps getting put out, and it's like, oh my god, like, I gotta get like, what are you talking about? Like, what is so special? Like this the Korean Giants hat is far more impressive to me.
Yeah, it's different. That one feels different.
Chase, my name is Pierre, number one. And no, that we don't have. I have my own quarter I can do, but I don't have any 1/8. I don't know. Nah, Ronald, you're wrong. As much as that may make sense, like when you're thinking about how like trends and stuff kind of go, the worst thing that could happen to hats right now would be plain Jane's taking over.
Because then hats would definitely start looking the same.
That will be the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
They need to put more patches in the system. They need to listen. There just needs to be more logos. It's just that's the name of the game right now. So people like Lids are going to always have a leg up because they're going out there, they're making and they're finding these new logos, or they're having them be created for them.
Yeah.
So these big Goliaths have all the power right now, but you need more logos, not less.
Yeah.
You know,
or more threads or more fabrics too. That helps.
More fabrics too, but it doesn't seem like that's the name of the game right now. It feels like it's more about like
being different.
I feel like the new fabrics are for New Era themselves and like Lids and
flavors. Yeah. All right. They did themselves their wrestling pack there. And then Nadi is here with his solo tape.
Yeah, 5 minutes till the drop. We're going to show it momentarily. I don't understand this. Listen, this wrestling pack. Like, of course, there's 2 fucking Houston hats. I mean, what are these wrestlers? Tell me.
I have no fucking clue. So the Cubs is a CM Punk. It looks like.
Hey, John, same logos and color schemes with new side patches isn't appealing to you. That's fine, but I'm gonna be frank with you. Like, the direction you want it to go, where you think it should go, is the worst thing that can happen to hats. Period. Like, and no one knows better than me. The worst thing that can happen to hats right now is what you want, which is plain Janes. It is. I'm telling you, it would fucking destroy. It would absolutely fucking destroy the hat world. So you can preach that, and I understand that you're really about these plain Janes. I get it, but that's good for you, but it's not good for the community. It's not good for hat business at all. But plain Janes are not enough, John. It doesn't matter if they're colorful. It won't work. It will not work. It will not work. The day that happens, this show won't be on the air anymore. 100%. If it's all plain Janes, this show will never be on the air again. There'll be no interest. It'll be blah.
All look the same.
They'll all look the same.
So the red and black Houston is Roman Reigns. The blue and red one is John Cena. The Florida is the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace. And then the Cubs is CM Punk.
Back patches, John. Back patches. I'll tell you, the fastest way to not sell a hat is to fucking is to take the MLB batter man off the back and put a patch back there. This is like, Jerome, welcome to the club, man. We appreciate you. But I'm going to tell you, like, John, like what you're saying, like, here's the difference, right? I'm about to exit the store owner business, but I have intimate knowledge around what happens if you take the NHL shield or the MLB shield off of the back of a hat. You are probably going to sell 50% less. You know how I know? Because that's how I know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Let's show the hat that's dropping. It's dropping in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I got you. Let me just pull it to the current slide.
John, you're a consumer, but you're a consumer in the minority. Yeah, because I really believe if we asked everyone here, you know, what their preferences would be, you would be in the vast minority. And I'm not saying that to be insulting. I'm telling you that, like, what you want is not what the majority wants. All right. So this King's hat will be dropping. Now, this one is very much like the other one, but I did much less quantities. And this one's all metallic gold. I want to do something a little different that was for the stream only. Green under, purple hat, metallic gold with 40th anniversary. The metallic gold on the purple is absolutely amazing. So I wanted to give this as a stream drop and make it more limited because this hat to me was a little bit special. I love the way this one came out, but this one will be dropping on the site momentarily. Once we get that in there, once it's in there, we can post that. And John, I want you to know I'm certainly not trying to be insulting. I'm just telling you like what I feel, just like you're telling me what you feel. You'd be in the minority, man. And
right, right now.
People want these Battermans and they want these shields. And like you saw it when John Jay first did his NHL. I'm gonna give you a prime example. John Jay can sell out tons of hats, right? He had his initial NHL offerings, okay, all had no shield on the back, and they had some sort of team insignia on the back. None of them sold out initially. None of them. Not a one. And that's John Jay. All right, I posted it there. Hold on.
John, you're just anecdotally speaking for yourself, though. But you
okay, no, you got great point. Great point, John. Guess what? Go look at that hat right now and tell me if it's sold out. Every other Whalers hat, for the most part, that I did sold out. That one didn't sell out. You just proved my point. Just prove my point. You know?
Yeah.
But it's not about, I'm not even saying this in the context of money. That's not why I'm saying it. The reason why I'm describing it from a store owner perspective is because you can see what sells. You can see it. You physically see it.
Yeah, John, but would you say we? You say we as a plural, man. You're not. You see here? Just don't assume we want side patches. We just want more plain Janes. We is just you, man.
Right. I'm not getting
That's the thing, man.
You're generalizing. I used to have people at work that would do this to me. We all feel this way. I want to hear how you feel.
Yeah. And
then we'll just talk about your feelings, but let's not generalize feelings across like large groups of people.
All right, I'm going to do a poll for you guys. Is plain Janes the next wave? Yes or no? That's it. And we'll let that run for...
Who dictates the trends? John, you don't. Not you. So who dictates the trends, honestly, is the consumer, but it's spurred on by something a store does. So if I create, satin brims for a while, right? I put satin brims on hats, right? That was an action that a store took. Then everyone was buying them. That is when the trend was born. It's very simple. And if plain Janes, if stores make more plain Janes, no, they wouldn't. Otherwise, heaven would own the hat world. Trends start, a store or a creator makes something. The consumer responds positively. They share it around. It becomes like a big deal. Then it becomes a trend. That's how it works. So we've made at Topperzstore USA, we made a bunch of plain Janes. Not nearly as many as side patches. No, we want to do that because that would put us out of business in a week. I'm not arguing anymore, John. You're wrong. I mean, listen,
I don't know if he's trying to be funny or...
I don't know how else to put it to you, man. John, I don't know how else to put it to you. I'm not going to argue back and forth with you because you are 100% wrong. Wrong. If you think the answer to forcing something down a consumer's throat that they don't want is to make more of them, that's just a recipe for a store to go out of business. That's it. That's a recipe for disaster. So I'll give you an example. Once I saw satin brims cool off, we was like, please stop making satin brims. And then that was one part. That was part one. The second part was, I said, all right, let's watch the sales. And then I see them not selling out as fast. So you know what I just realized? Trend is dead. Get away from it. I told Pat, we're not making any more. We're not making more satin brims. If we do make them, they're going to be very, very special reasons, very rare occasions. Because the trend is no longer a trend. It is now Ed Hardy.
You remember, I mean, there was a lot of people 5 years ago screaming for plain Janes. And it's been a brutal, I don't know, man.
Listen,
John,
there's this thing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I used to, back in we're talking 20 some odd years ago, right? I used to sell suits. It was 25 years ago.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I used to sell on Boylston Street in Boston. I sold suits. And this particular place I worked for had something called the Tale of Five. Okay? I'm going to explain to you why side patches and colors are very important. Okay? Because you would take a shirt, a pair of pants, a tie, and a sport jacket, right? And then what you would do is you'd say, all right, now we're going to take this and we're going to add 4 more ties that all match, right? Now you've got exponentially more choices here for an outfit. Now let's throw in 4 more pairs of slacks that'll all match the shirt and the sport coat. Guess what? Now this is how many outfits you're doing the math constantly.
Yeah, like 160 now or something.
Then you do 4 more shirts. Oh my gosh, look at this. Now you've got this many choices. It's the same thing in the hat world, man. If you have all of these colors to choose from, right? And now the colored UVs are no longer a thing. You've got green and gray. Okay. If you take side patches away, what do you think happens next? The choices become so limited.
Like 80 hats, 90 hats, and then it's over.
You can't do anything cool anymore.
Yeah.
That's what would happen. You need to have that allowance for variety. Like I said, John, I'm done arguing.
A word mark on the back reminds me of a 3930, man. You're not gonna get that out of my mind. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I would rather no logo on the back sometimes.
I'm not sure this matters much anymore. Let's move on.
Yeah.
And John, I mean that respectfully.
Yeah, John, we love you, buddy, but this is like an uphill battle you keep wanting to convince us with. And I don't think you're gonna win, unfortunately.
It ain't even about a battle with us. Like, it ain't just gonna win with like the consumer in general.
Yeah, I think in 2 years of Promo Colorado, probably released close to 800 styles. 5 of them were plain jeans, and that was a conscious choice. 5. I don't know, man.
We did a whole pack of wool plain Jane NHL, right?
Yeah.
Some sold, most didn't. Like, it's just like, that's how you know if something's works, man. It's like,
yeah.
Do people buy it?
I get like that's what you like, man. We're not trying to convince you to not like
stop,
something you like.
Don't address John. It's just a topic at this point.
All right.
You know? All right, home game New York.
Home game. Looks like I messed up and listed the Seattle twice. That's because they put that hat on pre-order. So good recovery. But that hat sold out. They put it on pre-order. And then the rest of the hats here. So a lot of chrome in here. So 3 chromes front. White panel Seattle. And then black, blue Cardinals. And then Mets hat.
Mm-hmm. I think that green Seattle is really nice. That white panel, that panel front Seattle. I don't know about that thing. I'm not really sure what that thing is.
No, it reminds me of that color where they used for Remember Turner Hit the Clock, but then like the front they forgot to change back. I don't know. I'm okay off the Seattle. I mean, all these hats look the same too to me.
I don't mind the Mets. I don't mind the St. Louis.
Yeah.
I think the big guys are going to win in all this, man. I think Lids, HatClub, I think these places are going to win.
Yeah.
They're able to do different shit.
Yeah. It all feels the same, man. I'm with you though. The Seattle's probably the best one. But this one, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best one. It's the one that feels the most different, at least.
Mm-hmm. And John, for you You can almost not see the side patch on that one. The shadow's just right.
Yeah.
All right.
Or the way they colored some of these, I wish they were plain Janes. Hot Dreams.
And Chris Ramirez, yes, the New England Whalers does run true to size. I mean, mine did. They're dropping a lot still, huh? You doubled up on one of the pictures here too.
Yeah. Yes, I did. For balance purposes. No, it wasn't on purpose though. But yeah, this is 2 weeks too for them.
I want to hold my breath on me making plain Janes, John. I want to hold my breath.
He loves his plain Janes, man. He'll stand for his plain Janes, man.
I'm about to send him. I wish I was the same size as him. I'd send him every fucking plain Jane I have in this place.
Yeah. Find a friend that will defend you like John defends plain Janes, man. You'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like this. Is it the Bay Sox, right?
Tim, a plain Jane is just what it sounds like. It's the most boring kind of fucking hat you could possibly make. I want to be clear with you. Tim. It is literally it's exactly how you would expect plain Janes to look. They're the most boring fucking things on the planet.
But he wants them made like a 3930 though, with a word mark on the back. Because I don't think you could put a Batterman on the back of a 3930. So he essentially wants the 3930 to be a 5950.
He basically wants to take these beautiful creations and dumb them down to like one fucking logo on the front.
No anniversaries, no World Series shall be celebrated.
The one thing that everybody likes if they wear their hat backwards, he wants to take that off, and he wants to put like, Tampa Bay rules on the back. Yeah, see, these people they're nailing it right here, know?
Yeah. Lids HD.
All right. So, or it could be like, imagine a baseball card, right? Imagine a baseball card. You flip it over, see the statistics. There's nothing fucking there. Like,
Yeah.
Like what else?
You know those Jeeps with the no doors. That's a plain Jane.
Imagine picking up this Coke, right? You take a big old sip, and it's fucking water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
But they had their Easter pack. No two hats are the same. Would you take the risk?
No, these are different.
They are different. Each one is different too.
If these were okay, this is just personal preference, right? These colors are not for me. But if they did this with like black and like, like gray, charcoal shit like that, yeah, I would get one.
Yeah, it might be harder. It might be harder to tie dye, but maybe like the reverse if they're bleached. It'd be kind of cool.
No, if they were a dark color, I would do these. I just can't do the Easter color.
Yeah.
It's
interesting though. Each one's are different. So like if it had like a lot of like this blue palette, I'd find it good. But this like rusty orange is where they lose me. Like this.
I don't dislike this idea.
It's a cool idea.
It's just the colors I don't like.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what it is, man? I was thinking about this today. I was like looking through some of my old photos. Like Easter hats, I fucking hate. I despise these fucking things.
I mean, we've been non-Easter.
For those that don't know, if you go back to like, I don't know, COVID times, there was like these shipments were all delayed and everyone was jumping on Easter hats at one point, right? But they were all coming in late. So like
till summer, almost fall.
From Easter until like mid-September, all you saw were Easter colors. It was like
we would
was a
wreck
very-
them every time too.
it was a very dark era on the show because every week we almost had to stop showing the Easter colors. It was nonstop, man.
And everyone rushed to do them at the same time too. That was the problem.
Because it was so busy. Everyone was selling
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's move on, man.
All right. To me, their drop of the week was their Jackie Robinson drop. They dropped 4 hats.
Yep.
Some of these
I bought
logos
2.
were. I grabbed 2 too. Which 2 did you grab?
The black and the chrome.
Yeah, same here.
The black and the chrome. And then I do like the NFL draft caps because they're like retro. They're like kind of like they're like old school draft caps.
Yeah, they're made to look like the 04, I guess. The 04. I mean, that's the logo they have here, so that's just what I'm assuming.
Those I do like. And I did like the Jackie Robinson.
Okay. If you have a lids pass too, the price is not bad. It's $39 each.
Yeah, I got 2 of them, yeah. I don't like how they ship though, DHL.
They ship DHL?
I don't know, man. DHL to USPS, it's like it takes like a week and a half to get your hat.
Yeah.
Can I ask people? I want to ask people in the comments a question, right? Would you rather like the Jackie Robinson drop happen 2 weeks ahead of time so you get the hat in time for Jackie Robinson Day? Or do you like it better when Jackie Robinson Day comes and you can buy Jackie Robinson hats? For me, I personally would rather have the drop 2 weeks ahead of time. Wouldn't it? Right?
Yeah.
So like when we did our Halloween drops, I was doing the Halloween drops to make sure people could get a hold of them and have them in hand before Halloween. Not on Halloween. Not drop them on Halloween.
Yeah.
I think this is a big miss. I think this is a miss in the hat world in general. There's way too much of this. Let's drop it on the day. Well, why don't we do a different celebration on the day, right? But like, let's drop the hats 2 weeks ahead of time, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you. I'm also someone who never really ships directly to myself, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. But yeah, as someone on the other side of it, you want to at least release it a couple of weeks before, so that people can get it. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Day of is.
Yeah, dropping on the day of makes me like it's almost
I gotta
like
wait a year. I gotta wait a year to wear it.
Yeah, like would you get a Christmas? Would you go buy a Christmas sweater on Christmas Day?
No.
And have it like a week later?
I'd rather buy the day after if it's 60% off.
No, but how come hats are so different? No, but how come hats are different? Like, why aren't they like every other like softlines retailer that says, "Hey, like a month ahead of time, let's make sure we hit people with this because they're going to want it for this."
Yeah, that might be a planning thing. People aren't planning their schedules properly. I would say.
Yeah,
they're not giving enough buffer.
Hmm.
I know I'm guilty of it. Sometimes I'm releasing Chinese New Year hats in April. It's happened.
I don't know. I just think it's a missed opportunity, man.
No, for sure.
Even the on-field hats, right? Like, New Era should be releasing those a month ahead of time.
Yeah, so you have it. You don't got to go to the stadium and buy it. You just have it.
Just have it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think we're at 93% before. I mean, these are the people. They're smart. I mean, they're collectors too, right? You want to have it.
What was the poll on those Plain Janes? Did you do a poll?
Oh, Plain Janes got wiped.
What was
Plain Janes? I think it was like 80%. Plain Janes, the next wave, 21% yes, 78% no. So
John and all kinds of fucking burner accounts fired up.
Oh shoot! And then I ended this one too early, but it was at 93%.
Leon, you know what I was thinking?
And
I want to know what people in the chat think about this too. You know how like there was like Team Fitted on Facebook, but you had to get invited in? Remember this?
Yeah.
like remember it was like a privilege to be in Team Fitted.
Mm-hmm.
What if we create one on Instagram where we have to allow, they have to be vetted by us and we have to allow them in?
On Instagram, like a channel?
No, you do an Instagram, like you can have a broadcast channel too.
Okay.
But I'm saying it could be an Instagram account that's private that we only let people in that are vetted.
Okay.
Like Team Fitted was.
That wouldn't be bad.
And then they could create a broadcast channel.
I don't mind that. Have a little good code of conduct.
Or we could do a Facebook group.
Yeah. I feel like our Discord's kind of like that.
Nah, it's not vetted, dude. You need
Yeah. You want some vet invite only?
we can create some merch for it. Or it could be a VFT. You guys saying you don't have Instagram, that's very easy to do.
Yeah. You guys
Just
don't
don't
live in a
just don't go
communist
look
country,
at the
right?
BBLs and whatnot. Nah, I won't join Fitted Mafia, those guys. Keep it on IG. Maybe we do it on IG. Maybe it's just another VFTV account that's vetted.
Yeah.
You know?
Just do a Patreon. Patreon got paid, no? You're already a member here. You want to give us more money?
Yeah, we want to do that. I don't want to charge money. What if we like maybe Facebook is the right thing to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's think about it.
Yeah. Well,
You can't. Discord is not. It's too hard to manage, man. In terms of vetting people and shit, it's too much. Wouldn't that be cool though?
yeah, I mean, it was like a big honor to get invited into.
Right. I mean, like you'd have to be like a legit fitted collector. You can't be some just slime ball trying to get in there.
Yeah. You had to be
And you used to have to be invited by someone else and vetted by somebody else, and then you and I would look at it, allow the invite to come in.
Yeah.
We can come up with a cool name for it. And Ratner's not allowed in there.
You had to stomp out 3 plain Janes as your pledge, your tribute.
You have to burn them.
Yeah. Throw them in the fireplace.
Yeah, but if you get vetted by Vault VIPs is good. That's a good one too. VIPs from the Vault, maybe. Inside the Vault.
BC member. I don't know. We'll think of something.
Yeah. I think we gotta think.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like Facebook might be the best though, because then everyone can post.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Let's think about it, Leon. Because Team Fitted is like that's dead, man.
You don't post there anymore. It's like 7
No.
there.
No, and this would allow more interaction.
Yeah, because I gotta say, like now, like Instagram.
If we did the alphabet flex over there that we created, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Like those that don't know, the alphabet flex was basically like 30 days or 28 days, right? Where it would be, all right, first day is A. So you'd find things like I fucking destroyed that. So on A day, I would do like the Atlanta Braves. I would do like all kinds of different Anaheim Angels. I would do and I would do pictures of those A's. You know, the Oakland Athletics maybe, but you can do that under O or A. Like thematically, it's just really cool. I don't know, man. I think that's something we should be doing.
No, I mean, I feel like we're definitely missing that.
Well, and Vault Club members automatically are in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
They're automatically in.
Here's what you're talking about. And this was submitted by everyone in the community. So
Yeah, the Alphabet Flex.
yeah. So we went through every letter.
Yeah, so that's me right there.
Man, 5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago, and those were all. That was just a bunch of Atlanta Braves hats I took pictures of.
Okay, here's a couple of mine. And we did this for every fucking letter. Every day we pulled out our
crazy.
shit.
I had some fucking crazy pictures though, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Here's another one.
I did one. That was all Angels hats.
This is you too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's me too. Well, that was just saying A.
Yeah.
Like the letter. I mean, like.
Yeah.
But I didn't post all of them here. They were in the Facebook. But.
Alphabet Flex. I mean, we could do Alphabet Flex B if we really wanted to, but we were definitely. We did it for every letter in February. Usually February was like one of these like month of maybe I should spell it right. Oh my god. Alphabet Flex B. There you go. Some more. I mean, you killed Boston for sure. There you go.
Oh yeah, look at all these balls, man. Just fucking throw on the floor. But that, come on, man. I had so many pictures in Brooklyn. See, not everyone was tagging them right though.
No.
But this was mostly done through Facebook, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was fun though, man. I feel like everyone kind of got involved.
Type just Alphabet Flex though. I did a post that spelled out Alphabet Flex. Do you remember?
You did that?
I don't remember that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I spelled it out.
Oh, it's Alphabet Flex Challenge.
No, Alphabet Flex. Right?
Okay. Well, these have some of them. Let's see.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of people that did this. They're right there. See that one? I wrote Alphabet Flex.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was a long ass time ago.
This is a whole other lifetime ago.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have enough. Like it was just like
no, and you'd play on the days that you would do well in, right?
Like not everyone could do what I was doing, man. Come on.
Yeah, like the X day was slow, right?
X day is Z is slow too.
Y day,
Q was a rough day too. I could do them all though. I could do every day.
Yeah, I remember how much work it would be to pull out all the hats and find them. Here's a bunch of team fitted hats.
I have so many team fitted hats too. But this would be like this is the kind of stuff that we got to figure out how to do with everybody.
Yeah, we did a mini series. We got to be any stuff on the YouTube. And you're like, yo, I'm not bringing out all my hats. Are you crazy?
It was too much work.
Yeah.
But once you guys find interest in this, I don't know, man. To me, this would be more engaging. Like, obviously, the YouTube's important. My Instagram's important. But maybe we do something else that allows people to be more interactive. Discord, I do like, but, like, I want to vet it so it's not a bunch of, like, wherever we go is just engaged people. Do you know what I mean?
I'm with you, man. This was fun. This was when it was fun. I mean, it's still fun now. Obviously, it's still fun, but like pulling it
Yeah,
off?
see, the side patch would work. So, like, if you guys took all these, that's what I would do. Yeah, because it's 10, but I would take this patch right here, and I would just line them all up, all the ones I have.
Definitely.
You know, and then just like that would be the X day. Me, my shit was so deep though, I could do fucking anything.
Yeah, here we go, John. Conceal your boner. This is a lot of plain Jane. A lot of plain Jane in this picture, Johnny. For you.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the show. This is a good. Well, you and I are going to figure out how to do this.
All right. Everyone's favorite hat store, Capsule.
Yep.
That's Capsule. More Capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Jerome?
Oh, yeah, Jerome's
yeah, Jerome. Good old Jerome. Pro War Sports had a lot of AHL hats drop. Carlton the Bear, some Team Canada Four Nations, and some assorted Leafs, Sharks, Kings, and Chicago's. Oh, okay. Jerome has turned on Capsule now.
Oh, Jerome, what happened, Jerome?
What'd they do to you, man? I thought you liked them.
Jerome, what happened, buddy? Where did Capsule touch you?
I thought you messed with them.
Sorry.
But yeah, Pro War Sports.
So listen, think about this, right? So let's say you have the C day, Jerome. You don't have to find like Cleveland Indians. You could just take all your Capsule hats, right? And you just like take a picture of all your Capsule hats.
Mm-hmm.
That was what was cool about it. As long as you described what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I did over your head on O Day. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this.
Lee Baron teamed up with Chandon, MyFitteds for this Astros Don Julio hook, 1942.
Nice. That's a good looking hat.
Smooth little hat. Jay Frost, this is the last hat we'll cover. So Jay Frost.
I don't even know who Jay Frost is.
I have no clue who he is either. But he got himself a New Era collab. A couple stores that this was available at too. I think All the Right got him. USA Cap King. MLB Shop Fanatics, I think, as well. But yeah, available in multiple teams.
We could have gotten them, but I was probably like, who the fuck is Jay Frost? And just ignored it.
Damn.
I don't know. Are these good though?
I think it's kind of interesting. He's like blacked out the letters, New York don't love you, and then it says New York love. I think that's just like shtick. He does that with other texts
on a sweatshirt or something.
Yeah. I mean, I think I saw there was a Blue Jay one. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. And then last ditch reminder.
Yeah, so this
last slide.
May 10th, everybody. We'll be opening up at 10 a.m. I will be this will probably be my last day in the store, man. Probably.
Dang.
So I know I'm done on the 15th, but I probably won't be in the store for the remainder of that time. So May 10th will be my last day in the store. I'll be there. I'd love to see you guys there. I know, listen, man, I'm not expecting everyone to come out but if you're in the area, I do want you to come out. Come out. Even if you're a couple hours away, come out, enjoy the day with us. There'll be some great hats, do some other shit with you guys. But I think it would be great to have you guys there, 2-year anniversary. Listen, to be frank with you, this is a store I built prior to being paid by Topperzstore USA. I'd leave work. I'd go over there. I'd work with the contractors. We put the store together. Ann and I put that store together in my downtime after work. So this is something that like means a lot to me. It's something that I listen, I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this. So it would mean a lot to me if I can get some people to come out there. Just remember, this is something that I put a lot of effort and time into. over the past couple of years. And you know, it's sad for me, but it's also a time to change the chapter here, right? A new chapter, open a new chapter. But definitely something I put a lot of time and effort into. This was no joke. You guys, Leon, I'll tell you guys, I was working, I don't know, 90 hours a week, man. I'd be working at my job for 60 hours. I'd go here afterwards to the store to build it, stock it, do all that work.
And then I stream for 4 hours.
Then I do the show.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was streaming a lot more than we are now. Literally just constant work. So to see it all coming to an end is somewhat emotional for me, but also it's time. So, but I'd love to see as many of you out there as possible. And even sharing it with other people that you know could make it out there is important to me. Whatever you can do to get as many people out there as possible. I'd love to have a great day out there and kind of you know, bring this chapter to a nice positive close. So that'll be on May 10th, everybody. I hope to see you there. If not, you know, I know you'll be there in spirit. And I think that's it for this evening, right, Leon?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
That was it. Yeah, and then if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys cop the LA Kings hat. You know, whether you're a Kings fan, could be a Laker fan too. So, nice little hat, still available in a couple sizes.
So I don't know, you guys don't sleep on this golfer either, man. I'm telling you, man, it's fucking comfortable. I know you big ass heads can't do it, but I see Sky in there and stuff. I see Cato out there. I know Cato's a fitted guy too, but I'm telling you, man, these golfers, when you curve the brim, they're fucking next level, man. They really are.
Yeah,
they're next level.
You prefer no rope, right?
Yeah, no rope. When you see it on me, though, doesn't it? I mean, come on, this looks good, right?
I couldn't tell it was that much that different. I would have assumed it was like an A-frame or something.
Feels soft and comfortable, you know. You know what though? Crown Royal. You bring up Crown Royal. I bet you purple would look good with the fucking rope though.
Ooh. Well, Crown Royal. Yeah.
Jason SB, you weren't trying to give me an idea, but what color is the Crown Royal rope?
Like a magenta.
Magenta.
Yeah, like you remember a Bodega Uzi would have that button. That
Yeah.
I think it's that color, or is it gold? I'm not tripping. I'm not a drinker, so
I'm not either. But
yeah, let's find out. The little
gold.
bag.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, gold. Okay, yeah, it's gold. Yeah.
I think there's gold in the catalog.
Gold rope?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did I think it's magenta? Yeah, purple bag, gold rope.
Sky, in the summer, I have a hard time when it gets warm wearing a hat in the gym, man, because it is so fucking hot, man.
Yeah.
You know,
you're not burning your hat too, like by making it all sweaty and stuff.
I'm gonna start putting up more videos though. I just got 315 on my flat for 9 reps. That's pretty good. I'm not a flat bencher.
Yeah.
I'm more of an incline guy, but Leon's gonna get to see it firsthand because when he comes down, he's going to the gym with me. So we'll get some content that day, Leon.
Let's go.
You know, what do you think?
Why not, man?
Might as well, right?
Yeah. I have my little selfie stick too. It captures front and back.
We can get some content in there. You think you can outbench me?
No, hell no. What?
Come on, man. You're a big dude. Come
what
on.
do you bench? What do you bench?
I mean, for 1 rep.
Yeah.
I'm not a big flat bencher. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I can incline for 1 rep 365. That's crazy because most people can't do that shit. Like incline's hard.
Yeah. I have bad shoulder.
Flat bench. I don't know, man. I've never really tried. So let's see. What is it like? If I can flat bench 315 for 9. I mean, I don't know. I don't really try it. No, 2 out of 10 average guys can rep 225. That's not true. That's like maybe it's like you got to look that statistic up again.
So that's 2 plates on each side plus the bar, basically 225.
Yeah, that's
2
easy.
out of 10 guys can do that. 2 plates. That's a
No.
lot. That's a lot, man. And do it properly.
Oh, Caitlin, you can bench the bar. That's 45 pounds. That's good work. And Victor, hit me up though, Victor. I'll make it a point to meet up with you somewhere. Well, today what I did was I was doing rack pulls. You know what rack pulls are? Rack pulls are like when you've got the bar basically at your knee height.
Okay.
And you're picking it up, and then you're picking it up, and then you're just kind of like straightening out at the top.
Okay.
So today, I did, what is it for? 585 for 6.
How high are you bringing it up?
You have to stand straight up.
Oh, okay.
You pick it up from your knees. I'm
Like
telling you, you're going to do it.
Oh, okay.
From your knees. There's a bar on each side that keeps it knee high. You grab it shoulder width apart. Your knees are slightly bent, and then you stand up straight and you put your chest out and your shoulders back.
Oh gosh. All right. I'll make sure to pack my massage gun. And yeah. Well, I'm down. Let's do it. Fuck it.
No, Sky, sounds good. Sky. No, we'll do some. Yeah, you're gonna do that. You're gonna go. We're gonna do a full. You're gonna come 2 days with me. You're gonna go do a push day and a pull day.
Let's go.
We'll see how much man you are.
Steep downside.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, this is a good show, guys. I appreciate all you joining us this evening. This is a good show. It's good to be back. Caitlin, I'm impressed with your bench press. That's very impressive. 45 pounds. Exciting stuff. I'm sure you could do more if you tried.
Yeah.
Doug, I think you said something about good spots. God, food spots where we're at. Nah. You gotta find some stuff away from the Bronx. From that part of the Bronx, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll figure something out. Maybe Anna and I will go out to dinner with you guys or something. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, you know what we could do? Maybe Doug and Caitlin, maybe Anna, myself, and Leon can go out with you guys somewhere after the event if you guys are up for it. Just let me know and we can try to figure it out. All right. So with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, members, appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys lit up the chat green. For everyone else, link to join Ball Club down below. Drop a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. For Leon and Pierre, we're out of here.
See you, everybody.
Peace.